Hey guys, Jess from Knockout Print Shop, and today I wanted to show you our brand new collection that coordinates with the Makse Life Planner, and I also want to show you how those stickers fit in the Inkwell Press and how Inkwell Press stickers fit in Makse Life. So let's start off by explaining to you guys, and yes, I have a scrunchie on my wrist because I love scrunchies. Okay, so there's basically within this collection of like 36 items, they're not 36 unique items, there's different styles of the same item that kind of make up that total 36. So here is just to give you like a little bit of a preview. This is what we call the outlined version of all the stickers in this stack. This is our two-toned, okay, so everything has a more transparent box with a more solid outline, and then this is the solid style of these. Now you can see this is two-tone as well. The only difference between these two is that this one also has the line that goes around, so the outline of the border, you'll see that on the sticker where you can see this one, there is no, by the light part, there is no outline. So these are, we're calling these solid because they kind of go with this. These are two-toned and these are outlined. So I'm going to show you all of them, but just to kind of differentiate the three different styles that we're offering. These are the samplers of each one of those, and you can see this top half, all of the stickers are the same. So you're going to get the outline check boxes, the dots, the solid check boxes, the scallop circles, mini flags, the small flags, and the vertical or horizontal flags. Then from there down is the same kind of stickers, there's just the different styles. So I'm going to run through really quick the outline ones and then I'll show you everything here. So again, that's the sampler of the outlined collection, and then you're going to have the single line or thin outlined appointment box. So that is basically just the same as this. This is just the solid version. So you have that. Then you have the same sticker offered in a taller box. So here, this is the quarter box appointment. You don't have to use it for appointments, but that's just kind of what we call it. And then you get into the kind of boxes, just the standard boxes. So you have a thin or single line box, you have the quarter box, which is a little taller, and then last but not least, you have the half box. So those are all of the outlined collection for the week view. All right, now let me just run through really quick the two-tone, the same offerings, just a slightly different style. So that's the version of the sampler. Then you can see this is the two-toned single line appointment box. Then you have the quarter box version of that, so it's a little taller. Then you have the two-toned thin or single line box with no, not the appointment, the thin box. Sometimes at some point you run out of names for these things. Then you have the quarter box and you have the half box. So again, you can see these are all like the same stickers, just different styles depending on your preference. This is what we're calling the solid. So you can see here you have the thin or single line appointment box. You have that in a quarter box height. Then you have just a single line solid box, quarter box, half box. So everybody's different on what style they like. What if do they like to have more white to write on, and you might prefer things here, just like with the color on the outside. Maybe you don't like to write on darker color, so you like to have a transparency or a lighter color on the inside, or maybe you like just the nice kind of clean look of solid boxes. So that way, all of these stickers are offered in different styles depending on what you like, or maybe you like to mix and match it so you have variety. Now let's talk about these stickers and how they fit in the Makse Life Planner as compared to the Inkwell Press. So this is the Makse Life, vertical. So let's focus our attention down here in this part. You can see here we have the single line appointment box and the quarter box appointment box. I know these names just kind of get like out of control, but Makse Life Planner, this planner, the width of the column from this line to this line is about 1.52. The line itself is about 1.45. So these stickers, we made them 1.45 so that you could get a little bit of white space on either side of the sticker so they didn't sit flush. We tried the Inkwell Press sticker. So our Inkwell Press stickers are 1.5 width because the actual width of the columns in Inkwell Press from the dash line to the dash line is actually like 1.6, and the line itself is 1.5. So when you put a 1.5 width sticker in Inkwell Press, you naturally get some white space on either side because the column is wider. Since Makse Life is a narrower column from line to line, we wanted to make these just a hair thinner to again give you a little more white space so things didn't look smushed together. So this is 2 Inkwell Press stickers, or 1.5 width. If you have another shop's Erin Condren stickers, whatever, any sticker that's 1.5. Just so you know, it'll totally fit in here. And if you're not like anal like me and like to have a little more white space around, anything that you have that's 1.5 will definitely fit in the Makse Life Planner. So don't like purge your collection, use what you got and know that it'll fit. You can just see that the white space around it on the left and right, when you have 2 stickers and you know, right next to each other, it's not going to be as much white space. Some people don't care about that. I prefer to have a little more white space. So long story short, you can use any 1.5 width sticker in Makse Life Planner from any shop, as long as you know it's 1.5. If it's longer than that, you know, if it's 1.52, it's going to be, you know, flush. If it's longer than 1.5 for any reason, it's going to be too big. Obviously, then you can use anything narrower. So anything in your collection you have that's less than 1.5 will work as well. So again, we made ours 1.45, giving you just a little more space around there. So that is going to apply to any box style sticker. So any of these stickers, guys. So whether it's the single line appointment, the quarter box appointment, the single line box, the quarter box, or the half box, all of our Makse Life ones are about 1.45 and they will fit in these columns. If you have half boxes, quarter boxes, single line boxes, appointment stickers from us or any shop that's 1.5, those will also fit. This is just more the look you're gonna get. Nothing wrong with it, but they will definitely work. So that kind of explains the, you know, how you can mix and match. Now, in Inkwell Press, just to show you, you can use any of the Makse Life. The stickers we made for Makse Life will work in Inkwell Press. So you can see you just get a little more white space on either side. So if you like a style of these Makse Life coordinating stickers that we make, and we don't make it for Inkwell Press, they're totally interchangeable and you can use them. Obviously these colors are designed to coordinate with Makse Life, but if, you know, there's obviously colors in these palettes, the Makse Life palettes, that'll work in Inkwell, or if you don't care about that, you know, they'll work. So Makse Life box shaped stickers will fit in Inkwell Press, and Inkwell Press will fit in Makse Life or any Erin Condren, any 1.5 that you have. So before we move out of the week, let's talk about headers. So now, while we made the boxes a little more narrow to give you that space on either side, let me find my header stickers. I think they're over here. No, they're not. Where are my header stickers? Here they are. Okay, so this particular listing right here, MH1, is the headers we designed for the Makse Life Planner. So this sticker is 1.52. Now, the reason that we made this one a little bit wider, which is the actual width of her columns, is we didn't want to have this gap here where you could kind of see the line. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this on camera, but this is a 1.5 width Inkwell Press header. And when you line this up flush with one side, you can still see the line that divides the 2 columns, and you can see just a tiny bit of the background of this area. We wanted it to be so that you could line these up and you wouldn't see any part of what's back here. So that said, headers we made 1.52 to be flush side to side in the columns of this Makse Life vertical. The boxes, these guys down here, any box shape is 1.45. Most headers, if someone's making headers for Inkwell Press or for Erin Condren, they're going to be 1.5. That's what this is. It totally fits, but if you're like anal like me and you want to see this kind of, you don't want to see this line that divides the 2 columns or any of the background there, this is just going to fall a little short width-wise. So just know that. You can use all of your Inkwell Press or Erin Condren headers in this planner, but just know it's just going to be, depending on the shop, obviously, but ours are 1.5, and you can just again, see that little bit of a gap. So like if I were to take another one of these stickers here, this priority sticker, and line it up, God, I stink at doing this, but you know, you're going to have a little bit of a gap with the line there. Some people don't care about that, so that's totally fine. Use your headers that you have. That's the Inkwell headers. This is the Makse Life header, and again, these will run flush next to each other. Okay, so that's from the week view. The other thing we want to talk about is the little stickers, the smaller size stickers. Let me grab these here. So there's a few stickers here we don't actually make for Inkwell Press, but these will work in Inkwell Press. And if you're an Inkwell Press user and you want to see these in Inkwell Press colors, let us know. So these are our small flags. So obviously these will fit anywhere in your planner, in the month view, in the week view, wherever you want to put them, in any planner. Doesn't have to be Makse Life. Then you got the little flags. These little flags, they're going to go just below. If you line it up flush with one line, it's going to go just below the line below it. You can see this really clearly in our images in the store. So if you look up item MM6, you'll see the mock-up image, so you can see exactly how this fits much clearer than if I were to put it on here right now. And this will work in Inkwell too, or any planner, anywhere in your planner. Then you have the dots. You can see the dot right here. And I did lay this one down just to show you that it is how it fits in the line. And then you can see that an Inkwell Press hexagon, mini hexagon, also fits perfect in the line space here on this Makse Life planner. Then we created this little scalloped shape, and we did that because she uses this scallop shape a lot in the planner to denote the different categories. So we kind of replicated that a little bit. So that way if you are liking this shape and you want to kind of break down your weekly steps into actions into daily ones, and you like this symbol, it's nice to have something different. So that's an option. And then with check boxes, you have solid and you have outlined. This is just obviously a style difference depending on what you like. And these, will fit just like the dots do. And then with each palette, or each color offered in Makse Life, let's talk about that for a second. There is basically 8 main colors that are the categories of each goal, like the different life areas for each goal. So these are the 8 colors. But then she also has, because you can see these are kind of two-toned, there's the darker color and the lighter color. So when you go into the shop and you're trying to decide what you want, there's going to be like mixed, this, and then light mixed. So you can pick depending on the version you like. There'll be a solid sheet of yellow, just yellow, or you can do light yellow. So every color has a dark or its regular color and its light counterpart, just so you know, kind of understand how the colors work. So these again will totally fit in any planner that you use. Makse Life, you can see it here in Inkwell Press, the dots and things like that. So there's that. Okay, let's see what's next. Other things we have for the week view or any part of your planner is just these vertical flags. You can just put these down in your column. Or again, if you're using the horizontal planner, guys, you can use any sticker. There's not the constraints of a column. So you can use any sticker. When people say, well, will this work in the Inkwell Press Flex, or will this work in the horizontal? Horizontal planners are just by nature flexible, and you can use whatever you want to them. So you have the flags, and then we also have time strips. We came up with a time strip that will allow you to turn this planner or a day of your week into a scheduled kind of planner. So you have that option as well. These will not line up right in Inkwell Press. So if you want these for Inkwell Press, you're going to have to buy the Inkwell Press version, which we do sell. So there's that. We talked about headers. They are workable in both planners. Let's talk about month view now. Okay, month view. So right here is the month view stickers I have laid down here, and let me show you same kind of concept style wise. So you can see here, these are the month labels. In all the differences is 3 different styles: outlined, two-tone, and solid. So it's just depending on what style that you like. These are narrower width-wise than the Inkwell Press one. So the box of the day of the week in the month view on the Makse Life is narrower than an Inkwell Press. This is an Inkwell Press month label. If you can see, this goes over the line into the next day. So if you have our month labels, you can use them, but just know they're not going to be flush. It's going to go into the next day a little bit. Now, you could use the Makse Life ones in Inkwell Press's month view because it's narrower, so you'll just have a little more white space on either side. But These, there is a difference in dimension. So this is Inkwell Press, a little too big. Makse Life fits just right, and Makse Life will fit in Inkwell Press. So those are your options there with the month view stickers. The other thing we have for month view is the full boxes. I'm not going to take these off of here right now, but this full box is either in outlined, two-toned, or solid. These full boxes will cover up the whole day of the date, the whole date. Covers up the number and everything. We played around with creating one that had a cutout for the date so that you wouldn't have to cover that up or go in and rewrite it or anything. And it looked really bizarre. So the other issue is, each of these little circles on any particular month is the color of that month. So let's say it's, yellow and your task that you want to color coordinate is purple and it looks kind of funky. So it looked kind of weird having a yellow show through when you're using a different color. It just was a little bit weird. So we didn't do one that had a cutout. Again, it looked odd. So we opted for just a completely solid box that will cover up the full day of the week. And from there, because you're going to have the date covered, you're going to obviously need to write that in manually, just write it on your planner. Or we also made little date dots. These can be used to if you're going to cover a date, you need to put the number back on to show the date that it is. You would want to use these. You could use these just to number a list somewhere in your planner. The other reason we created these is some people are like, oh, I wish Makse Life was a Monday start. Now, of course, I didn't grab the Monday start version of this, but we have day of the week washi that will fit here on the top. So this clearly is not, we also have it in Sunday start, like I said, or sorry, Monday start. It'll fit flush here. You just cover this up with that first side, cover this with that side, and then this little extra nub you can put here to cover the notes. And then once you get the weeks covered up, the day of the week covered up, then you would go in and take all these and re-number your calendar to make it a Sunday start option for you. So, a Monday start. So if you're not about that Sunday start life, you can buy these two things. They're sold separately. They're not the same product to restart date your calendar. Okay, I think that is everything. So this is the first release of our coordinating collection for Makse Life Planner. Again, lots of crossover as far as you can use these little guys in any planner. The boxes will fit. You can use your old Inkwell stuff in this planner in the week view. Month view, not really. Now, the other thing I wanted to ask you guys before I hop off is we will be releasing more items for the Makse Life Planner, like our icons and our icons with text. Now, with Inkwell Press, we usually release those. Each sheet has all 4 colors from whatever the Inkwell Press palette is, each of the 4 palettes. So it's more like a kind of a mixed version. But what I was thinking is, based on the fact that this planner is highly based on goals and the various areas of your life, that if it would make more sense for us to offer icons and things like that only colored in the complementary categories color. For example, green throughout this planner is the color of the financial category. So when we release our $ circles, our bill due stickers, our saving stickers, anything related to finance, would you prefer that those all be green? So throughout your planner, whenever you see this color, you know that task is related to that category. Then you have for instance, you have this blue that signifies health and fitness. Should we release our dumbbell icon, our shoe icons, our scale icons, our anything fitness related, health related, should we only offer that in the blue that coordinates with that, so that everything has a matching color as you're kind of laying out your weeks and your tasks based on the different 8 areas that are identified here by color? Or would you prefer to see, a sheet of dumbbells that has all 8 of these colors? That's what we're curious about before we start releasing those type of specific stickers versus functional shapes. Okay, so I hope that was helpful, guys, and just know when you are using stickers and all of that stuff, of course we'd love for you to buy the new stuff, but just wanted to show you too that your old stuff from Inkwell Press, if you're like moving away from Inkwell Press and you have stuff left in your stash, it will work. The colors look really great because this planner is so neutral. So use up your old stuff, you know, buy the stuff you need to like add into your system. But you do see some crossover, and again, if there's stuff in Makse's or Makse collection that you want to use in your Inkwell planner, they will work as well. Okay, so I hope that was helpful, guys. Let me know if you have questions, and let me know your thoughts on icons and color coding and all that good stuff.